Hey guys, Monica Taylor here, founder of Team Persevere. Welcome to the family. You are on this video because you have decided to take on the journey of becoming a Team Beachbody coach on Team Persevere. We are so excited to have you, and I really just wanted to use this video to go over some technical information and really get you started right, so that way when we get on your first initial getting started right call, we can spend as much time as possible really connecting with your whys and your goals and where you want to take this business. So I just want to go over a few things. You should have received an email, number one, from Team Beachbody, letting you know that you can log in to your website. And the second one should have been from me, just giving you some vital information about our team, when our team calls are, having you watch a quick video, kind of, figuring out which coach that you want to be, and some, attachments as well. You had an attachment of, what your daily life should look like as a coach. What are the things that you should be doing in the beginning? What are the things that you should do the very first week that you are a coach? And then you have what's called the Business Quick Start Guide, or the 7-Day Quick Start Guide. And so that's what I'm going to go over in this video, just kind of some important information for you to know and understand. So if you take a look, this is what it looks like if you open it up. So the first thing that you're going to see on here is your coach ID. This is like your Beachbody social security number. You're going to need this anytime that you need to call for questions or coach relations or need to put anything in on the website. This is what you're going to use. So to find that, you're going to go to teambeachbody.com and log in with your email and password. And at the top, you're going to see where it says coach. And you'll see that it says Coach Online Office. You're going to click on that, and it's going to take you to this. This is your baby. It is your Coach Online Office. It's where everything will go, where you'll find out all of your information. Anytime you have customers that you need to go to, this is where you're going to go. So to find that Coach ID number, you're going to go right here. And you can either type it in or you can copy you can copy it down if you've printed it off. The next thing that you need to know where to find is your Beachbody website. So again, if you're on this website, your Coach Online Office, at the top it's going to say My Websites. If you click on this, you're going to see that Beachbody gives you 3 websites. You have your original Beachbody website that has everything on it. You have just a Shakeology website, which is awesome because it gives great testimonies and information and articles and research about Shakeology and why it's good for you. And then you have the Ultimate Reset, which is like our 21-day cleanse that we have that goes into information about there as well. So you're going to want to go edit it and start filling out your profile. But when you click on it, it's going to open up, and at the very top in the right-hand corner, you're going to see your website, if it'll get there. And it'll say My Beachbody Coach. Well, it's not going to open. Okay. It'll say My Beachbody Coach or beachbodycoach.com, and then whatever username that you put in for when you filled in your information to sign on as a coach. The next thing that I want you to look, and all 3 of them are going to be the same. So whatever your username is, it's going to go right here, all 3 of them. So the next thing that you want to look at is your coach support team. Now, if you are my personally sponsored coach, meaning I'm the one that got you started and signed up, then I'm going to be your sponsor coach, your diamond coach, and your star diamond coach. So my phone number, so that you all have it, is 913-244-7355. And I'm there to help support you guys, answer questions. I give you guys my phone number so that you have it and you can reach me. And then I'm also available via Facebook Messenger as well. Another thing to really plug into is just social media. Obviously, that's where we really run the bulk of our business. So here's some great websites to follow that are going to make sure that you stay connected and know of any information that's going on. On Mondays, we have our Corporate National Wake Up Call. These are recorded. They go live at 10 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Pacific Time. And so if you're unable to listen to those live, that's totally fine. On your phone, if you have an Android or an Apple iPhone, there is an app, and it's called Podcast. If you download the podcast, you're going to search Team Beachbody Coach. And it's going to allow you to follow that specific stream. And what it does is every week they upload the national wake-up calls. So you can go in and listen to them anytime that you have a chance. I typically will listen to mine in the car or while I'm doing some cleaning. But it's a great way to really plug into your personal development and just to find out what's going on. They're going to have tools and training and lots of different training from top coaches in the business. So we really, really suggest plugging into that. You're going to learn how to set up your business and your profile in your Persevere Girl Boss Bootcamp. And so you can go ahead and get started on that if you'd like. There's nothing wrong with branching out. You are your own CEO. So you don't have to wait until you start the new coach training to start learning about the business and everything that you need to know. So this is going to show you how to set up your profile and your website. And then you also have access on your online office under news and training. It's going to have a training tab. And one of the training tabs is Coach Online Academy. That's going to give you all of the information that you need to know. So you don't have to wait until the Girl Boss Bootcamp starts. In fact, I would highly recommend you start familiarizing yourself with this so that you know what it is that you're doing. The one thing that I love to talk about on these calls is the 3 vital behaviors. It is honestly, truly the passion and the foundation for what we do as Beachbody coaches. They solely believe in building the person up as a total mind, body, soul. It's not just a physical transformation. So really the foundation of what we do as coaches, we invite. And there's 3 invites there because we're super excited about what we're doing. We love what we're doing, and so we want to invite and share with people to join us on this journey. We want to be proof that the product works. Obviously, that's pretty self-explanatory. We can't be telling someone else to drink Shakeology if we're not drinking it. We can't be telling someone else to go work out if we're not working out at least 30 minutes a day. So, we want to make sure that we're proof that the product works. The biggest game changer and the one that you're going to hear me talk about the most is the personal development. Really working on developing you as a person as a whole, because obviously the more that we grow, the better we become, the better leaders we become, then we can teach and others to do the same. So we say 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes, whether it's you're in the car listening to some personal development while it's while you're cleaning. I tend to do my 10 minutes right before I go to bed. It allows me to close my day off with something positive. As a new coach, I send all of my new coaches your first personal development book, The Compound Effect. You should have received this in the mail or will receive it shortly. That's going to really help you get plugged into this personal development and focusing on you. And it's more than just the business aspect side of it. It's about developing you as a person. So you're going to hear me talk about the 3 vital behaviors. There really is no secret sauce to being successful in this business. It's these 3 things right here. The next thing that we're going to talk about is kind of just the nuts and bolts of coaching and the things that we really stress the first month. So your why should be something that's super powerful. What's your driving force? Why did you become a Beachbody coach? So we all know that we want to get healthy and we want to get fit. And we want to help others, but what is really driving you? For me, I share my why all the time. It's my family and my kids. The fact that I'm able to grow a full-time business and stay home with my kids, yet still working part-time hours and be present in their lives. And so when things are tough, when I have a bad month, when I have a bad day, I really look to them for support and strength because, success is going to come if you continue with hard work. And so, financially you could get there, physically you could get there, but at the end of the day, what's going to keep pushing you past that? So it's really important to take a few minutes, reflect, and figure out what your why is and jot that down. And you're going to hear me ask you it over and over and over again. So get used to talking about it and sharing it and figuring out what that is. So as a new coach, we really set goals to help you. Number 1, obviously your main goal is to get your product paid for. We don't want you to have to come out of pocket. So Beachbody sets up a monthly reward system. We know that everyone has access to anything that you have in your online office. But really the bulk and the foundation of what we do is in our challenge groups and challenge packs, because it's giving people all the tools to success. They're getting the fitness, they're getting the nutrition, but they're getting the most important part, and that's the accountability and support from you. You are the key to helping them be successful, because how many times have you heard somebody start a program or start a diet or whatever, and they haven't been successful because they didn't have anyone there helping hold them accountable, helping them pass those struggles, helping them pass that hurdle. And so you are the key factor. And so it's time to start believing in that. So we want to make sure that we really focus on our challengers, getting our product paid for, and really the foundation of coaching. So our monthly reward system is called Success Club. There are several ways to achieve this. So there, if you scroll down, well, it's not actually on here. So Success Club, there are several ways to achieve it. There's 2 different levels. You have Success Club 10 and you have Success Club 5. And what that means is there's specific points. So if you have someone who decides to be in your next challenge group and they decide to do the 21-day fix challenge pack with Shakeology, for every challenge pack that you sell this month, you get 2 Success Club points. So say you have 2 challengers and they both get on with the 21-day fix challenge pack, you have 4 Success Club points. So let's say that you have a friend who has 21-day fix already and they ordered it from an infomercial. They don't have a coach, they've never been in a challenge group, and so you approach them and you talk with them and they want you to be their coach. That's totally doable. We just have them switch to you, because everybody that orders anything to do with Beachbody is assigned a coach. They may not have ever heard from them or ever talked to them, but they're assigned a coach. So if they've ordered from an infomercial, we can get them switched over to you. But you really talk about the value of Shakeology and wanting them to try it. And so they decide to go with Shakeology, and they get on Shakeology on Home Direct, which just means it's continually shipping it to them. And remember, they can cancel that at any time. They can change the flavors, change the date, but it just allows them to bypass the $11 to $15 shipping fees. So any Shakeology on Home Direct is 1 Success Club point. So any combination of those 2 things to get you to 5 or to 10 is going to get you to Success Club. Now, what's the importance of Success Club? Well, it's really the foundation. Our goal is to get your product paid for. So to do that, you would need, we say, 3 challengers a month. So 3 people, helping 3 people a month get into our challenge groups, hold them accountable, and really seeing success. So if you did that with 3 21-day fix challenge packs, you would have 6 Success Club points. That means you'd hit Success Club in your first month as a coach. Not only that, you would have now paid for your Shakeology, because if they did, let's say, the 21-day fix challenge pack, you make $50 of commission off of that. So that's $150 right there. So you've paid for your Shakeology and you've paid for your business service fees. So then, not only do you hit Success Club your first month, you are awarded a private call with our CEO of Beachbody. He is so awesome and so motivating, and he is a very normal guy. So it's totally awesome to be on that. You get rewarded. It's very much like the National Wake Up Call. He can't hear you, but it's you can hear him, and it's live the night that he does it, and he just gives you some really great motivational training. So then our goal is obviously to do that same thing your second month, is to get 3 new challengers. So that's our goal every month, is to get 3 new challengers into our challenge group. That's going to continue to get your Shakeology paid for. And what's going to happen is you're going to see that start to compound over time to really grow your business. So our goal is to have you hit what we call success starters, which means you hit Success Club your first 3 months as a coach. Now, if it's the middle of the month and you sign on as a coach, and you hit Success Club that first month, that's awesome. That would be counted as your first month. But if you sign on as a coach in the middle of the month and you don't hit that Success Club your first month, that's totally fine. That next full month is actually considered your month 1. So you would have technically a month and a half to really work on crafting and hitting Success Club and getting 3 new challengers into our challenge group. So if you hit Success Club all 3 months, you are officially a success starter, and you have earned your free ticket to Summit. Summit is our annual convention, and it is absolutely a game changer from your business. You may have seen me posting my pictures this past year when we were in Nashville. It's a totally awesome experience. You get to be around 30,000 of your closest friends that are like-minded and really driven in the same goals and passion that you have. Plus, you get to work out with celebrity trainers. You get to hear top-notch training from some of the top coaches. And of course, we get to celebrate at night with some after-hours rituals and parties. So you want to make sure to plug into that. So that's always our goal with a new coach, is to get you to earn your free Success Club or your free summit ticket. So if you don't, that's totally fine. But here's what I suggest every new coach to do. I want you to go online to coachsummit.com, and I want you to register to go next year. It is actually sold out. It sold out the day we came back from Summit. So you're going to get on the wait list. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you have to pay for anything. You're just putting yourself on the wait list so that you can take advantage of whatever the discount is on the tickets right now. And so when they start generating the list of coming off the wait list, then you'll be able to take advantage of it then. But put yourself on that wait list. I'm telling you, I promise you, it's a huge, huge game changer. And so then the next thing that we really focus on is becoming an Emerald coach. And why do we want to become an Emerald coach? Well, that means that you're really starting to grow your business. What an Emerald coach is that means that you've sponsored 2 coaches yourself that are wanting to do the same thing. Now, I will say this. In the beginning, typically becoming an Emerald coach, sometimes your two coaches that you sponsor are going to be what we call discount coaches. All that means is that they have decided to jump on board and support you as a coach and help you grow your business, but they are not wanting to pursue the business building activities. They are just wanting to take advantage of the discount that we get as coaches. Obviously, we have no monthly quotas. We have nothing that, no product that we have to store on hand. So we have some people that will come on as coaches just for the discount, and that's totally fine. You may have actually started out as a discount coach before. So in the beginning, typically that's what becoming an Emerald coach looks like. Is a lot of times it's your family and friends, your spouse. You're going to see a training here in the next couple weeks of why signing on your spouse is a really good idea for your business. So that's going to cover a few things that we're going to talk about your first couple weeks as a coach. We're going to go over more in your Getting Started Right call, but I just want to say I'm so excited to have you, and welcome to the family.